New patch, new bugs, let's get into it. Sometimes when Doomfist does a rocket punch cancel, the audio gets bugged out and the visuals as well. Bug number 2. If Doomfist punches at a geometry's edge, he will just punch in place and the visual and audio on Doom's punch is really weird. Kind of like what's happening here. And another strange thing about this bug is Doomfist can crouch, jump while in this weird bug, and he can also use his AD, like you can use your forward, backwards, and side keys when you're in this bug. So you can just punch at this weird corner and then move to the side or move to the right, which is just really, really weird. There's also this thing where you like punch a wall but you don't punch a wall. I don't know. Because of bug number 2, diagonal punches also got affected. Sometimes you'll hit a diag and sometimes you won't, and it's because of this punch bug. Because of bug number 2, this also affects wall diags and bounces that utilize punching between two different geometries. So for example, I think most of you guys know about this spot where if you punch between it, you get to hit a cool tree rollout and go up in the sky. That is no longer possible because you're punching at the edge of the geometry and you're between two different geometries. So now you're just screwed over. Here's another spot where if you punch between these two objects, you can actually get a bounce if you press your jump button at any moment during this punch. And because you're punching between two objects and you're punching at the edge of the object, you're getting affected by bug number 2, so you can no longer do a bounce off these objects anymore. If you turn your camera while using your punch, you have this weird animation that gets played at the end of your punch.
Charging. Rocket punch.
Because of bug number 2, if you're close to a breakable, specifically these, I haven't tested all the other breakables in the game. If you punch, you just punch in place. And you can also walk while this is happening. Or even like jump. If you execute any crouch slam effect, specifically in this case we're going to be doing a stair slam, your slam is out of sync with your animation. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to activate my slam here, and look where my slam comes out, and look where I land. Slam came out there, but I landed here. I'm gonna exaggerate this effect even more by executing a super slam. So you could see my slam comes out from over there, but the full animation of Doom Slam ends up here. So it's like out of sync for some reason. There's also this new issue with Slam where your camera locks quicker than usual and you end up getting screwed over. So if you didn't know, when Doomfist uses his Slam and you're turning your camera, I'll just keep turning. Right there, you see my camera's locked in place and now I can keep turning, right? That it's always existed, it's always been like that. But for some reason, this camera lock effect happens earlier than usual. So if you're ever trying to like hit a 180 slam, you get screwed over and you'll like slam somewhere where you didn't want to slam in. I'll throw some few gameplay examples. I couldn't turn my camera there. I was trying to turn to the right. Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Ah, I couldn't turn my camera right there. Right there. Didn't really do anything. I'm still playing with the same people. I couldn't turn my camera there again. I know in those 3 clips it kind of looks normal. It doesn't look like a bug. But if you play the hero, you'll notice it right away that your camera just locks earlier than usual. If you attempt to punch Brig at the end of her bash, you will get knocked down except for Brig. There's also this weird interaction with Doom Punch versus Doom Punch where you can knock the enemy Doomfist down, but you don't. I don't know if this same thing applies to Reinhardt Charge. I haven't seen any clips of it and I personally haven't experienced it. Punch hitbox is weird. For some reason at the end of Doom's punch, the sound continues playing even though the punch is over. This didn't exist before. If Mei uses a wall on your ultimate, there is a chance that you fall out the map.